This is explosive. Explosive breaking news, fresh off the presses. What's up, Nathan? I see you. You the first one out the box. It's on and popping. The Doc Rivers Clipper era is officially over. It's over, fellas. It's over. And boy, do we have a lot on the table. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's there. People already talking about it. Is PG next? I don't know. But it's going up right now. 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 Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Don't forget to hit that like button coming through. And I tell you, things is finna get a little rough. Oh, you finna hit a whole bunch of more info with this video. You're gonna get it all in one big smorgasbord for all you guys out there. Oh yeah, let's talk. So while everybody was going through this process, meaning that everybody was wondering what was going on, oh, you must saw my video from earlier. Everybody was wondering what was going on with the Clippers. What's going on with the team? I don't get it. Cino, what's popping? The Clippers need to make this move. The Clippers need to make that move. Oh, baby, here we go again. We knew already from the way Doc was coaching, he wanted out. When Doc Rivers wants out of a situation, he basically shuts down. Doc Rivers has done this in every team he has coached. From the Orlando Magic, whenever he wanted out of Orlando and the writing was on the wall, he just shuts down. He become a lame duck coach because he know the writing's on the wall. In Boston, same thing. They wanted to get rid of Doc so bad and get him out of his contract, they traded him. People like, you could trade a coach? They traded him to the Clippers. That's how miserable he made life over there for the Boston, which basically built Boston. That's what built Boston into the powerhouse they did, getting rid of Doc. Doc has did this entire career for the Clippers to up 2-1, up 3-1, and lose the series. Here's another opportunity. Up 3-1, they lose the series. Doc was out-coached in the Dallas series. The talent level that they had just was good enough to prevail. That was the only reason why. So today, Doc was let go. And it was coming out, and everybody knew it was happening. Doc knew it was happening before the season. He knew this would be his last season if they didn't get to the finals or better. He knew they don't get to the finals, basically, Doc is up. Doc coached as if he didn't care. He knew he wasn't coming back. They took his power from him last season and made him just the coach. meaning he could not have anything to do with recruitment anymore. When they brought in Jerry West, you basically knew the writing was on the wall. When they brought in Doc, he was the general manager and the head coach. He was having a decision to make on personnel. Everything was all up to Doc. So having his son on the team was all up to Doc and everything else with personnel. So Doc, just minutes ago, like right when we went live with it, Doc decided to drop a message because it was already coming out. So Doc put this message out for all the Clipper fans. He said, "Thank you, Clipper Nation, for allowing me to be your coach and for all of your support and helping making this a winning franchise. When I took this job, my goals were to make this a winning basketball program, a free agent destination, and bring a championship to this organization. While I was able to accomplish most of my goals, I won't be able to see them all through. Though it was a disappointing ending to our season, you are right there, and I know what this team is capable of accomplishing with your support. Thank you to all the players, coaches, and staff for helping us get here. Mostly importantly, thank you to the fans. We went through a lot, and I am grateful for my time here. Doc." Now, that's Doc's statement. Okay, people, you guys have all shown up here. Don't forget to hit the like button and definitely hit the like button, subscribe so you don't miss any videos when we go live. Absolutely. This is why we try to tell you guys right away that you must focus. Focus, listen to what's being said. You got to focus, you got to listen at all turns because this is all imperative. The Clippers had so much turmoil going on inside of that locker room. It was out of control. Doc had no control over the locker room. He lost the team. And when a coach loses a team, it's over, baby. You can't put lipstick on that pig no more. It doesn't even matter. The team is over. Everybody's like, I wonder what Kawhi and them said. Think about it. Who's going to be the next head coach? The next head coach has to be someone who could deal with those personalities. So I'm thinking they might get Tyronn Lue to be the coach. But then again, you don't know. You still got an internal problem here. Trez and his agent, even though he's got the 6th Man of the Year award, he's thinking about moving on with a new agency. We don't know. Could be clutch. I'm just saying. This could be the case. We don't know. But what we do know, and we need to make this factual and make it out so that everybody can understand it and hear it clearly, is that we want everybody out there in the whole world to know as they're altering my live stream again. Hold on 1 second. It's a lot of goofiness going on here. Now, yeah, I knew they were trying to screw with my account. You know, they always do some goofy stuff. But now, here we go. Don't fall out and pass out sleep with the AC going on. What's up, Mr. Norm? Jason Kidd? That could be a good pick. I mean, Jason will be able to deal with it. I believe he can deal with that toxic locker room. But Trez is trying to leave. Montrez is trying to get out of the organization with the Clippers. Trez is trying to leave the organization and go elsewhere. Now you might be saying, "Where's elsewhere? What's going on with elsewhere? What's happening?" Well, here's what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. So I want everything to be clear and understood. What's the problem and what's happening with Trez? Trez does not like certain players on the team, mainly Paul George and Kawhi having certain liberties, while him and people that was there before, like Lou Williams, don't. You know, these guys come in. Lou can give a damn. Trez really gives a damn. Trez feel like I'm basically a starter and putting up these numbers. Plus, you know, there's been a little they can't really say it because it would be tampering, but you got Kyrie, you got KD, you got Jordan, and then you get Trez on the team. So he's looking more towards Brooklyn and been doing that throughout the season. Tom Thibodeau is a Knicks coach. What is you talking about? The Knicks just got Tom Thibodeau. Now, Paul George, the Clippers are looking to, if they can get a deal for Paul George to get him out, fine. The organization is very happy with getting rid of Paul George. Now, they're not, it's a lot of things going on now. They don't want to just give up Paul George. If they can get back what they gave for Paul George, they would be more than happy. Paul George wants to stay, but having him and Trez get into it again, like those two almost put hands on each other. Paul George has a very big attitude problem. A lot of people don't understand it, but he does. He never takes accountability for anything. He always is always you didn't do something. So him and Trez collides on that, and him and definitely the two people who don't get along is Lou Williams and Paul. They don't get along. Trez definitely don't like him. A lot of people on the team don't like Paul George. And when he said, "I want to come back and compete," he want to come back. But Trez, he thinks Trez is too immature. And actually pointed out the fact that this is why Bam is going to be a superstar and you're not. That was actually brought up in the Clippers locker room while they was arguing. They talking about Bam. This is why Bam gets more praise than you. You're a crybaby. They actually said that to Trez. Yeah. Even though he won 6 Man of the Year, and was the number 1 six man of the year, he was viewed as a crybaby by some of the players on the team. A lot of players who won't be there this year. They're out. Brother, a lot of stuff was going on in there. They had a fight on the plane after a game in the playoff series that they won against not on. I mean, this before the playoff, like right before the season end, when they were having that skid, they had a plane flight to another game. Like right after that, I think they lost to the Lakers, and right after that loss to the Lakers, they had a plane flight to go play another game. On the plane, they was ready to get it in. Everybody's trying to call people out on their BS and all that. This shoot too much. This dude is this and that. And everybody's like, look, we're going to get it all out. Everybody say what they got to say, and it's going to be over with. That was what the whole doc therapy thing was supposed to be about. We all going to just say it and get it all out in the open and be done with it. And everybody expressed how they felt. Wasn't nobody done with it. Wasn't nobody done with it. It was like, that's what you think about me? And they carried that on throughout the playoffs. Now it's like, now I know what you've been thinking all this time. That's what they were thinking. Now I know what you've been thinking. That's all. Now they like, oh, now I know what you've been thinking about me the whole time. I get it now. So now they was like, don't you feel better? Don't you guys feel better? They were like, nah, we don't. But this was real helpful. This was helpful. This was very helpful. So a lot of things were said that a lot of players did not like. Told you, this thing was a lot bigger than Doc. Doc just couldn't hold it together. And at the end, he knew he wasn't getting the contract, so Doc was just like, hell with it. I'm getting paid regardless. And this is it for me. So Doc already knew either we win it, cool, we don't, I'm out. Doc tried to fix it and couldn't. So when you got a person like Doc popping up trying to make changes and you couldn't get the changes done, this is the situation that you're faced with. This is the new reality. You guys got to understand, when you go into this whole transition, the whole team is going to fall apart. Remember earlier in the season, you saw the video of Kawhi Leonard in the strip club? He was trying to show solidarity with the team because Kawhi always seemed off to the side and everybody else was doing anything. And they was like, man, you got to be with us, man. You got to show that you with the team. You gotta come in. You gotta do all this, man. You gotta show like you part of us. We all together. We one unit. So he went to the strip club, place he don't even want to be, but he's trying to show solidarity with the team. Like, okay, all right, we'll do this, but don't forget, we in practice. I want to see y'all there for the extra shooting rounds. I'm here showing my solidarity. Then somebody tried to secretly videotape him, right? Secretly videotape him. And then they sent that video in, thinking on the internet so it could get leaked. Who did that? You ever wonder who recorded him? The sad part is they think it's a teammate. And that was going around in the locker room. So a lot of problems in the Clippers organization. Nah, Harrell in Indiana, nah, he ain't trying to do all that. They have interest for him in Brooklyn. And this is Kawhi's last season as a Clipper. If the Clippers don't do something this year, Kawhi might be gone. I doubt it, but it's on the table, brothers. I'm serious. Oh, all the time, man. I see it. Kawhi should have stayed in Toronto. Definitely. What's up, Lansky? I see you. Hey, you got to hit me up when you want to do the StreamYard, man. You said before you wanted to do the interview thing. You got to just hit me up so I know about it. It's a few new things that's happened. Oh, thanks for the Cash App. Yes, my Cash App name is Carcino. What's up, Stephen Garner? He said he loves what I do. Appreciate it, bro. I might put in the application. Clippers winning the chip? Well, let's see it. Why Brooklyn? Because it's almost like tampering. They've been reaching out and talking behind the scenes with the Nets. The Nets has been basically tampering. He's been doing his double dipping. Trey's been more focused over there, trying to join with KD, Kyrie, and all them than his own team. He said, send that over there to LeBron. Well, I don't know how do you go in the next season with Paul George and Trez. Paul George's attitude is not going to mesh well with Trez. You know, Kawhi is humble. When he speaks to people, he tries to lead them by example. And he's not a vocal leader. He mostly lead by example, but he will get vocal and speak to them every damn time to get them to stay focused. And with Trez, he always works on Trez with focus. Trez always the type to get frustrated early in a game and lose himself. You look at the score and start getting all frustrated about the score. And he freaks out. And he tried to tell him, look, man, bring it down. Oh, by the way, yeah, all y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the page, man, and hit that notification bell. Bring back David Black. You need Golden State to trade that pick to the Knicks. They ain't gonna do that. They definitely not. The Knicks and Golden State hate each other ever since they stole Steph Curry. Jason Evans, what's up? Jay Evans, what's up? I see you. Thanks for the cash app. Anybody else want to donate to the cash app? The name is Carcino, Karceno. Oh yeah, definitely hit the like button. That's free. Ravens all day. Even though Patrick Mahomes is my quarterback, I hope the game is like 85 to 89. I need every point. He's all I got. I'm finna lose because the dog gonna lock it. Lock it and it causes me to lose the whole chip. It's crazy, ain't it? I'm still dissing Mahomes, but he's my fantasy football quarterback. And you seeing he's coming down to normal. His numbers ain't as arcade as they were before. You see, they're figured him out. 13th disciple, what's up? Sam, I am. Yeah, Sam could handle it. If Sam was the coach, oh, Patrick Ewing would be great. Patrick Ewing, oh, you would keep the whole team then because Pat would straighten that out in one practice. You had Patrick Ewing in there, Patrick Ewing be here, grab Trez by the neck. When have you ever shot a shot like that in practice? When have we practiced that? Shut up, Paul George. When you hit a shot, you can talk. Listen, I don't want to see you do no fadeaway jump shot ever. You hear me? You stick to what you do. Get in there. Patrick Ewing would have definitely checked that at the door. He would end all the disputes. I like Nate McMillan, but he's not made for this. Doc should have been fired 2 years ago. When Jerry West showed up, Doc should have been out the door. They just said, let's just keep him until we get the coach we want. Because they got him under contract. So it's like, why are we going to pay him? Let him coach out the rest of his years, and then he's out. So Doc already knew he was gone. But this was your year. This was Doc's year. Well, that's why, dude. Little, you got to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified every time we come through. Not some of the times, not part of the times, but all of the time. I wouldn't say it's the most disappointing team in history. Why would you say that? Do you know how many teams have gotten together and didn't win? It's a lot of people that they build these super teams and they don't win. Definitely not the first year. Look at the big three. They made it to the finals and then they lost. There's plenty of teams that didn't superpower themselves up, joined all together, and they didn't win it. See, you got to understand that the Clippers were never part of the NBA's plan. The NBA plan was to build the Lakers up. That was the league plan. Kawhi doing what he did, they thought he was going to the Lakers. So this was going to work out perfect for them. The NBA is Kawhi's going to go to the Lakers, and this is going to be the powerhouse, and we're going to have the whole thing in the Lakers. He went to the Clippers and then brought Paul George over there. They rolling out this big red carpet, and they getting all these players, and they like, we finna be the team in LA. The NBA is like, oh no, can't let this happen to Bron. No, I don't have COVID. I wish Jenny the best and the family the best. I don't know who all have it over there. The Eagle has landed. The Golden Eagle is back. I haven't seen him in like 8 months. Kevin Hart. Kevin Harjan. That is funny. That is very funny. No, it's like everybody, like every now and then they come through. It'd be one person pop in, like, man, did you get tested? Did Jenny give you COVID? Ticket TV is the assistant coach. Me as the head coach, Ticket, I wouldn't even want that. I'll be out and Ticket would be right there with me. Oh, Ticket would have went off on the thing. Like, dude, did you come in my chat room and then you dislike a video I made? And I'm your assistant coach? You ain't playing tonight. You ain't playing tonight. I'm playing everybody on the bench. I'm playing the bench. I mean, you're not in charge of substitution. Then I quit. I see you in the parking lot. I got 9 pit bulls that I just bred, red nose. They're going to tear you up in that parking lot. See if you can race to your car. Let's go. Roar, roar. Get them, boys. Get them. Man. Man. That would be the wildest thing. Having Ticket do it would be the wildest thing. It'd be so, we'll be injected every night. all our salary would go to fines. I'll be sitting there with Ticket. I'll be Ticket, you see that? Yeah. Ticket be like, hold on. Give me that bottle. As soon as that ref walk by here, I'm gonna buzz him upside the head. I'll be, no, you can't do that. You'll be suspended. That was a foul. That's the same thing happened to him. You ain't say nothing. Oh man, it'd have been that crazy, man.